Welcome. Today I have a calisthenics and Pilates fusion workout for you. So when you're ready, come to the back of your mat, then reach your arms up above your head. Now dive forward to touch your toes, straight spine, bend your knees to squat down, straighten your knees, and reach up again. Let's repeat this 5 more times, just warming up our body. So you are really trying to keep that back straight all through this little warm-up that we have. If you're not able to actually touch your feet, that's not a problem, just do not go as far down. You have 2 more to go. Keep sucking that navel to the spine, keeping that long straight line. This is your last repetition. Reach your arms up above your head again, but this time roll down through your spine all the way down to the floor, so your hands are seeking the mat, walking your hands forward to a plank, and then walk your hands back again, seeking the floor with your heels, rolling up vertebra by vertebra, reach up, and then again begin rolling down through your spine, walk out to a plank, walk your hands back, strong body, and roll up again. 1 more of these. Reach your arms up, begin from the top of your head, rolling down through your spine, walk your hands forward, and then push your hips up and back, walking your hands back, seeking the floor with your heels, rolling up one last time, arms reach up and then come down. Now find a slightly broader position in your feet, and let's come to a squat. So squatting down, arms above your head and coming up. 5 more of these. So really bring your navel to your spine and sit as far back as you can, engaging the muscles in your glutes and your legs. Do 1 more to stay down, and now swim your arms back and back above your head again. Keep going. Really engaging in between your shoulder blades, squeezing those shoulders together. This is your last one, and then push back up to standing. Come to a releve on your toes, and then sit back to a squat. Releve, and sit back to a squat. 4 more times, pushing up on your toes, and then sitting far back behind you. So as you push up on your toes, you want to kind of think that your heels seek each other. So you're really squeezing on the inside of your legs. Do your last rise or releve for now. Then come down to a squat, and alternating feet, just lift your heel off the floor. So keeping the exact same position with your body, only lifting your heel up. You have about 8 more. 7, keep going, good job. 6, 5, halfway through. Keep squatting down as far back as you can. This is 3 and 2. And you're almost done. Good job. Now push back up to standing and come to a parallel position again. You want to reach your arms up above your head, and beginning from the top of your head, roll down to the mat. Palms of the hands seek the mat. Walk your hands out to plank and do 3 push-ups either on your toes or on your knees. Nice and slow. Strong body. And now begin walking your hands back again, send your hips up and back, and roll up through your spine again. Reach your arms up and down, roll down, walk your hands out. 3 push-ups. Let's do it. 1 and 2 and 3, and walk your hands back. 1 more of these. Roll up through your spine, arms come up and down, and rolling down. Walk your hands out. 3 push-ups. 3 and 2 and 1. Release your knees to the floor and lay all the way down on your belly. Feet to the corners of your mat, and rest your forehead on the back of your hands. On your inhale, lift your upper body up as far up as you can. Exhale to come down. 5 more of these in your own tempo. Now you want to keep your elbows wide, and you also want to engage in between your shoulder blades, elongating your neck and your spine. You have 1 more to go. On your exhale, lift your feet off the floor, or your legs, I should say. 5 more of these. Lifting your whole leg off the floor, pushing through the toe and pushing through the back of your knee. So you want to keep those legs straight. Again, you have 1 more to go. And now lift both your upper body and your legs at the same time, and let's hold here for about 20 seconds. You're doing so well. Really find that engagement in your back, in your glutes, just bending your body out and backwards, almost as if you were a skydiver. Keep on breathing also. You have about 10 seconds left. Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lift a little bit higher. Good job. Come down to the floor. Gather your feet. Stretch your arms behind you, palms to the floor. Lift your upper body. And now lift your arms as far back as you can. Arms come down, upper body down. 5 more. Lift your upper body, arms up. Calm down. Torso down. 4. Good job. So as you lift your arms, squeeze in between your shoulder blades, keeping those arms as straight as you can. It's not allowed to bend anything here. I'll let you know when it's time to bend something. So this is your last one, and come up to pulse about 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep going, straightening those arms. Look diagonally down into your mat. Long neck, strong back, strong glutes. And 1. Now fold your hands behind your back, pull your upper body even further up, and now lift your legs off the floor. Glue everything together, and we hold for about 20 seconds. Keep your gaze diagonally down into the floor, not to stress your neck too much. And you are well over halfway through already, so keep breathing. It's hard to do when we are in these challenging positions. And last little breath here before you relax down to the floor. Now push your weight up and back to a child's position. Just having a little moment here to rest your forehead to the floor before we will move on to some of the more challenging exercises for our core. So when you're ready, come to a tabletop position, tuck your toes under. Now on your inhale, arch your back. On your exhale, come to neutral and then pull your knees off the floor. 5 more times in your own tempo, warming up the spine and preparing the core to do some plank work. So as you are lifting the knees off the floor, you're doing so by sucking your navel to your spine and engaging your lower and inner abdomen. So really get in touch with that now. This is your last one, so come up to hold. And then if you're comfortable, step both your feet back behind you to a high plank. So keeping that slight tuck in your pelvis, in your lower abdomen and lower back. And we stay here for about 30 seconds. So really push the floor away. Do not hang on your shoulders. Push the floor with your feet. You see, I'm almost on my tippy toes. That's going to make it more challenging, pushing your weight over your wrists. Good job. You're almost done. And now slowly release your knees to the floor. Do 1 push-up here on your knees, or you can do them on your toes actually. 1 push-up, then push up to plank and open towards the screen, towards me. Come back to plank. And now either do 1 push-up here or release your knees and do 1 push-up. Now open to the opposite side. Come back to high plank and do 1 push-up. Okay, you got it. Now you want to do 2 more on each side in your own tempo. So if you need to, you want to slow it down, or you can speed it up if you are stronger than me or you have really good body control. Now I say this because it's better for you to spend some time really controlling the movement, especially from that side plank to your regular plank, rather than just swinging your hips and off you go. Now you'll do about 1 more. 1 slow controlled push-up, then pushing up to plank and opening up to the side and back to center. Release your left knee to the floor, straightening your right leg. Right hand behind your head. On your exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Inhale to come back. Exhale to lift your right leg off the floor. Keep going. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, come down. 4 more times. Really push the floor through your standing arms or your left arm. And really do take your time. You want to control the movement all the way through. It is super important. Holding on the way down and contracting on your exhale. Lift your leg 1 last time. Then step both your feet out to a side plank, and we'll just hold here for a little bit. So again, lift your waist off the floor, really thinking that you're one straight line from your heels to the top of your head. And when you're ready, begin working your way over to the other side. Release your right knee to the floor, extend your left leg. So I'm just mirroring you here. And then knee to elbow, and lift your left leg off the floor. So knee to elbow as you exhale, inhale to come back, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 4 more. So have a lot of focus on that standing arm. Your right arm is really pushing the floor away. And also your left foot, when it's down to the floor, is really pushing hard. This will be your last repetition, so make it the best one yet. Now step both your feet out to a side plank, holding here for a few seconds. Engage your breath again. Now think that your hips are high up from the floor. We're not hanging with our butts down. A little bit longer. Well done. Now come back to center. And you can relax your knees down. Now make your way to your glutes. So find a seated position. You want to stretch your legs in front of you. Make sure that you have room on your mat. Palms of your hands on each side of your hip. And by contracting your abdomen, lift your pelvis off the floor. Then swing it up and in front of you. Come back to an L lift without resting your pelvis on the floor. So just swinging in between your hands. You have 4 more of these. Now I'm saying swinging because it's looking kind of like a pendulum, but you are not letting go. You're not falling into it. You are obviously controlling the whole way through. So not using momentum, although it kind of looks like it's slow motion swinging. Do 1 more, lifting your hips underneath you, L lift, and then swinging them in front of you. Stay here or straighten both your legs. Point your feet, glue your thighs and your knees together and push those hips off the floor. Reverse plank for about 10 more seconds. You're doing so well. This is a really tough position to hold. We stay for 4, 3, 2, 1, and begin making your way back down to seated. Well done. Adjust your mat, adjust yourself. Come to the front of your mat, bend your knees, release your arms in front of you, and roll all the way down to your back. Extend your arms above your head. Inhale, arms come up, and then roll back up again. Extend your arms above your head, then come back to that L lift we did previously. Little hold, and then coming back with your knees bent, rolling down to the mat, extending your arms above your head. Inhale, reach your arms up and roll all the way up to seated. Hands behind you and lift up to an L lift. All right, you got it now. Keep going about 4 more times. So you're doing 1 modified roll up and you're doing 1 L lift combined together. You have 3 more repetitions of this. You want to really be slow as you roll down and as you roll up. That's when it's really going to burn in your abdomen. And your L lift, you want to lift and then hold for just half a second, just engaging that inner lower core, and before you set your hips down again. This is 2, and I believe we have 1 more repetition. Rolling down, extending your arms in front of you to roll up, hands behind you, and come up to an L lift to hold. I have a little surprise for you. We hold for about 10, 9, 8, pushing that floor away, 6, 5, halfway through. Can you lift a little bit higher, tucking that pelvis under? 3, 2, and 1. Now push your pelvis forward and come to a boat pose. So lift your legs off the floor, glue your legs together, arms are in front of you, and hold this position. Challenge. Inhale to straighten your legs and lower your upper body. Exhale to find the boat pose again, knees to chest. Inhale to straighten everything away and lower. Exhale to bring everything up and in. 4 more of these. Super challenging for our core and our balance. So if you want to, you can hold just either one of these poses, or you will move as slowly as you need to execute this little exercise impeccably and not hurt yourself. This is it. Extend your arms away from center one last time and either hold this position, or if you feel comfortable, send your weight back and forth, rocking on your spine. This is a little bit awkward, so it's totally fine to just hold the position a little bit longer. We have 3 and 2. Well done. Last one. And finally, you can relax. Bring your knees to your chest and just make some circles with your knees. Good job. You are done for today. Let's just stretch it out to soften those muscles that have been working so hard. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh to a figure 4 position. You can bring your left shin closer to your upper body and feel that nice release on the outside of your right thigh and your right glute. Now you want to bring both your knees over to the left side of your body, just having a little twist in your spine, opening up that chest, and come back to center. Switch sides, so left foot on the front of your right thigh, figure 4, and really bring the breath down into your pelvis. Send that breath into your left glute to soften it. Arms out to each side, palms facing up, and bring both your knees to the right side of your body, twisting your spine, opening your chest. Send your breath to the front of your left shoulder. And slowly bring yourself back to center. Now rock your spine to come up to seated. Find a comfortable position, either sitting on your legs or crossing them in front of you. Fold both your hands behind your back as you arch your spine. Inhale deeply, opening your chest and releasing the tension you have in your abdomen now. Bring both your hands to your right waist and then your right ear to your right shoulder, opening up on the side of your left neck muscles. Now to switch sides, just inhale in center, bring both your hands to the left waist and your left ear to your left shoulder, opening up the right side of your shoulder and your neck muscles. Now gently release to move on. Right arm above your head and tilt over to the left, just elongating the right side of your body. Nice and warm stretch. Come up to center. Left arm above your head and tilting over to the right, elongating your left side, really stretching, softening. Oh, and it feels so good. Slowly come back to center. And just to close off this class, let's meet at the front of the mat facing each other, crossing your legs in front of you if that's comfortable to you. On your inhale, reach your arms up above your head, palms together. Exhale to draw your palms in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale to reach up, palms together. Exhale, draw your palms in front of your heart. Last one. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to lower your hands and center yourself. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really hope you had a good workout. I surely did. Now please do subscribe to my channel. I upload one new video every week, Pilates, yoga, or somatics. And I greatly appreciate if you would want to share this video with a loved one or a friend. Until next time, bless your heart. Ciao.